In news that we are breaking to you, as the milk protest intensifies, several trucks have been vandalized and burned in Jaisinghpur. 50 tankers have been halted at the Gujarat-Maharashtra border. Remember, dairy farmers are on an indefinite strike, and now we are receiving news of milk vans being damaged by agitators. Several tracks vandalized in Jaisinghpur, which is in the Maharashtra border, in the Gujarat-Maharashtra border rather. 50 tankers have been halted at this particular point. Those are the pictures coming to you from the location. Dairy farmers on an indefinite strike, and this is now taking a major, in fact, a serious dimension, with several of these vans being vandalized and damaged by protesters. And this has happened on the Maharashtra-Gujarat border, where several trucks, several vans rather, milk vans, are halted at the moment. They're not being allowed to move forward to their respective destinations where they could deliver milk. So clearly this could lead to a lot of shortage, a lot of supply deficit in many areas in Maharashtra. The milk protest, like I said, has only intensified. Several trucks have been vandalized and burned in Jaisinghpur. That was the latest incident of violence that we saw. 50 tankers at the moment, we are told, are being stranded, are being halted, rather not being allowed to move at the Gujarat-Maharashtra border. So the Maharashtra government had earlier held a meeting with the dairy farmers. There were senior ministers of the cabinet present in that meeting. Mr. Devendra Fadnavis did try to understand the issues and how it can be resolved, but it seems the meeting turned inconclusive. There were no way forward that could be immediately decided. What we hear is that the Maharashtra government meeting was inconclusive, and because of that, now the protests have intensified. The dairy farmers have been on an indefinite strike, and they are demanding that there should be fair price for their produce. Let's not forget that is the single point demand that they have, that they need to be given a fair price for the produce, something that they have not been receiving so far. So like I said, a meeting was held by the Maharashtra Chief Minister amidst the dairy farmer strike, and the State Dairy Minister was also present in that meeting along with senior ministers of the cabinet. However, the meeting remained inconclusive. The government said that it cannot give 5 rupees per litre, directly to the farmer's account. A meeting of the private and cooperative dairy centers has also been called in the next 2 days. Meanwhile, the milk supply was severely hit in various parts of Maharashtra on Monday. The agitation is led by Raju Shetty of the Swabhimani Shetkari Sangathan. Dairy farmers have been demanding fair prices for their produce, including a subsidy of 5 rupees per litre. Scores of milk tankers were stopped outside Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur and Nashik. Meanwhile, some farmers have distributed free milk as a mark of their protest. And you can also see those pictures from Kadegaon in Sangli, where milk was poured over the streets. Now, those are the various protest visuals coming from across the state. This is a protest that we witnessed in Kadegaon in Sangli. Richa is joining us on the phone line. Richa, so the protests have only intensified. Efforts are being made by the government to reach out to the dairy farmers, but it seems their demands are quite stringent and they would not settle for anything less than that 5 rupees per litre subsidy that they're asking for.
That's right, Afina. In fact, we were expecting that in the past 2 days at least, their intensity of protesting would in fact diminish, but that hasn't happened, because since last night as well, we are seeing several trucks of milk, including all the private players, were also in fact stopped, vandalized and burned down in the various regions of western as well as northern Maharashtra. In fact, Raju Shetty, who is heading the Swabhimani Shetkari Sangathan, he himself was on road since yesterday afternoon on the Gujarat border, stopping several of the Gokul trucks from entering the city area. And yesterday night also we saw how in the Kolhapur district, various of these milk trucks were also burnt down and vandalized by the party workers of Swabhimani Shetkari Sangatana. So it seems like at this point, this particular protest is all set to intensify, and the senior members of the party themselves have stated that till the time their want of the 5 rupee subsidy is not granted, they won't budge from their protest.
Right. So, Richa, in real terms, now for the citizens, for the consumers, what is the fallout that this is likely to have? To what extent could there be a shortage in supplies in Maharashtra in particular?
Afina, till today, at least for a day more, Mumbai as well as Pune, the major cities of the state, do have stock of milk with them. In fact, till today itself, also we are not seeing any kind of major or massive shortage in milk supply. But we will certainly see an impact in the next few days at least if this is what the trend goes on of the trucks being stopped, of milk trucks being vandalized and milk packets being thrown on the street.
Right. So at the moment, the government is also adamant not giving in to the demands, and the milk, the dairy farmers want that this is the same subsidy that dairy farmers in Goa, Karnataka and Kerala have, and therefore they deserve the same. We will track the story with you, Richa. Many thanks for now.